What's up, my DoorDash gang? What's up, my Grubhub gang? This is your boy Kingfish, aka Big Al, coming at you with another video. What it do, family? Hope everybody's well on this beautiful Hell No Thursday. That's right, guys. Today is Hell No Thursday. Anybody can get it, 0 to 80. Don't matter if you're newborn, 1, 2 years old, 80 or 90. Anybody can give you a hell no, hell no, and a oh hell no. It don't come with no age limit, baby. All right, guys. I hope everybody's doing well. I want to thank Lord for waking me up this morning, guys. I am on my fourth order. I think it's 4. I think I said that word right, Kim. Let's see. See how many orders I did already. I had to let my camera charge up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm on my 4th order this morning. So God has been good to me. Right now we're going to Chick-fil-A. I already swiped it. But family, your boy almost got beat up by the wifey yesterday over some water. You watched the video, you heard her. Hey Freddie, thanks for pointing that out. Trenny, I knew you was gonna chime in. Yeah, she almost brought the thug out of me, boy. I hurry up and got that water home, boy. I ain't lying. I bought 3 cases. Altogether, I bought 3 cases of water, guys. I don't be playing. Happy house, happy wife. Whatever they say, happy wife, happy house. You know what I mean? So, and that's not a true statement either. Because we need to be happy too. Guys, I gotta tell you about my order yesterday. My last order for the day. Alright, we at Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna go get this order and use the restroom. Guys, I'll be right back on this beautiful Hell No Thursday. And when I say beautiful, it is 69 degrees. It's supposed to get up to 80 something. Alright, family, I'll be right back. Alright, family, I'm back. So, I gotta tell you guys about my last order. So I get this order. It's Taco Bell. And the guy had a lot of notes. He had a lot of requests and stuff like that. You know me, I paid good attention to details, and I wanted to make sure that I gave him everything that he asked for. It's part of my job, customer service, right? Trying to get this switch over. So, making a long story short, I gave him his order. Before I left his house, I could tell he was in a bad mood, because when I gave him his order, he was like, thank you. He just like snatched the order. I ain't say nothing, you know. That's my last dash. I don't let nobody bother me in my last dash and whatnot. So, I was sitting there at the end, sitting in my car, minding my business. I didn't pull up in this driveway. The only time I pull in the driveway is when I do groceries. I like to stay on the public road. And I'm glad I did. Come on, player. Which way you going? I got an order. Don't hold me up. I'm trying to get that money. So, yeah, what was I saying? Okay, so I'm just sitting there. I'm going through. I don't want to slide in case I forget anything. You know, I'm always good ready to get that good rating. So as soon as I realized that I had everything, I swiped. I hear this knock on my passenger window. Boom, 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 boom. Like, man, what the hell wrong with you knocking on my window like that? I said, what's the problem? He said, why are you still parked in front of my house? I said, if you must know, sir. I said, I'm a professional driver. I said, customer service is what I do. I'm just going through, make sure that I gave you everything that you asked for before I leave. I said, and I did, so I'm good to leave. He was like, you should have been left. I said, well, excuse me, sir. I'm sorry that you feel that way. This is a public road. I'm not in your driveway. He's like, yeah, but you're sitting in front of my house. I said, okay, sir, I'm not going to escalate this. I'm going to de-escalate it. I'm going to leave. But you have a great day. He's like, okay, leave then. So when he said that, the thug kicked in. Right? My 2% jumped to 4%. I said, you know what, sir? I said, I hate to be a dick. I said, but you'll be better off going back into the house, eat your hot food that I bought you, than to continue to be out here harassing me on a public street. I have every right to sit here as long as I want, since you want to be like that. So he was like, all right, you ain't got to leave, you know. So when he was going back in the house, I went on the left. You know, I was just messing with him because, you know, he got a little upset. So I leave. I'm gone. I'm going up the street on my way home and whatnot. I get a call from DoorDash. DoorDash called me up. Hello, Alan. This is such and such from DoorDash. I need to talk to you. I said, I cannot understand what you're saying. Can you please have somebody else call me? Because I knew what they was calling for, but I wanted to talk to somebody that's not going to ask me the same words or repeat my words, and I can't understand them. So I said, I prefer you to call me back with somebody that speak English so I can make sure that I don't get deactivated for something I didn't do. Right? So a woman named Brenda called me back. She speak perfect English. So Brenda said, hey, Alan, this is Brenda from DoorDash. I called him because we had a complaint. I said, yes. I said, now you heard his side of the story. Let me tell you my side of the story, right? I said, I went to this young man's house. I dropped his food off. He was in a bad mood because he snatched the food. I didn't say anything. I said, before I left, because I noticed he was in a bad mood, I want to make sure that I gave him everything that he had on his list. So I was going through my list on a public road that didn't have nothing to do with his driveway, going through, making sure that he had everything. She said, okay, I understand that. I said, and then once I realized that I had everything, I was going to leave, and he came out knocking on my window. And I told him what he said. So this man told them that I threatened him. I said, no, ma'am, I did not threaten him. I said, I've been doing this. I said, I've been doing this for a long time. I made plenty of money for DoorDash. I am not that type of person. I said, I'm a God-fearing man. I obey the law. I said, I did not threaten him. I did tell him that this is a public road and I can sit here as long as I want to. I said, I did tell him that, but I didn't threaten him. She said, okay, Mr. King, I believe you. We're not going to escalate this issue. Say you was in your rights or whatever, and we're going to go ahead and get rid of this claim that this person put in. I said, Brenda, that's exactly why I asked for you. I was like, she's like, it's a good thing you did, because they could have, it could have went the wrong way. So Brenda from DoorDash, I want to thank you for taking my call and understanding and listening to both sides of the story. When you're dealing with customers that's upset, outrage, and whatnot, and I had them on camera too, guys. I don't have permission to. I just have the voice. I always, when I seen them coming, I just hit record, But I'm not out there to try to put the man's name and business in the street. But guys, sometimes you got to record your interaction with people. And I was gonna play it back. I asked her would she like to hear it. She said no need to, because I knew I was gonna get a phone call, because this man was upset. I don't know who pissed this man off. I don't know if it was his job, his wife, but I just wanted to make sure that his food was right so he can at least have something to enjoy. You know what I mean? So I was like, wow. But it could have went the other way, man. I got to get in Maryland, you licensed to carry. I hurry up and got the hell out of his way. And he said he's going back in the house. But I was going to piss him off a little more, But we're not out here to piss people off. When you got some good drivers, don't get me wrong. I consider myself a good driver, because I'm going to make sure that the customer service end is perfect. And you got some that's not good drivers. So I wish customers treat everybody like we treat them. If we come to your house and we treat you with respect, give us respect. If we come to your house and we acting like a dick, then you act like a dick, get that person deactivated. But other than that, family, I had a great day. I didn't make what I want to make, but I did have a great day. I was able to get out of that man's way safely, so I'm happy. But we is rolling today. We are rolling today, because my daughter said I use his too much and properly. So we are rolling today. You feel me? I'm working on that. What's up, Ashley? You would come mess with me on a day that on a Wednesday. It's always a pleasure to see you. You need to get out there and dash and stop playing. We're glad to see you, Ashley. We hope you and your husband is doing well. You know. I wish you was in Tampa so I could get your DoorDash money because you're not dashing. But you're right about North Carolina. Guys, North Carolina, we take things to the extreme. They like people in Tampa, boy. All they got to say hurricane, you don't have no water for 400 miles. You don't have no water, no oodles or noodles for 400 miles. Them people going to the store and buy everything. North Carolina shut down everything. You cough, sneeze, you would never ever go in that store again. They will get your name, they'll get your picture and post it. Do not let this person in the store because they sneeze. That's how we do it in North Carolina. We take a mustard seed and make it a boulder. They ain't playing. So I'm being extra careful out here, guys. Before and after all orders, I'm sanitizing myself. You know, just make sure. You know, if you come to the door with snot running out your nose or you coughing, I'm gonna drop your food and run. Just let you know. But man, you know, hey Ben, but don't break, man. I'm sorry to hear that. What's going on with as far as the NCAA, man? That's wrong. You know, I know they gotta protect everybody, but man, nobody want to play in the house with no fans. You know what I mean? You gotta look at it, family. These families are traveling with the team. They taking off from work. You know, they leaving their home and then they can't watch their daughters or son play. Man, that's crazy. I understand, but I don't understand. If that makes sense. I know it's an oxymoron. But wow. Don't understand. Utah Jazz was playing yesterday and then they stopped playing before half. I mean, Golden State didn't have no fans. So this will be the first time other than the lockout that the NBA lose money. Hope they have this all cleared before football season. Because the Raiders football fans, they don't play that. They probably kill everybody in the city. That's for sure. All right, where we going at, baby? You quiet on me. Guys, when I tell you it feel good out here today, it feel good. It just jumped up to 70 degrees. 70 is a good number, the year I was born. You know. All right, so we're going to, it says, okay, West Waters. Gas dropped down to 203. Now that this virus is in Tampa, some daggone where it probably jump up to $5. But we definitely been safe. We telling people at work, if you don't feel good, don't come to work. If you don't feel good for 2 days, go to the doctor. Woo. Everybody get the fist. It's no shaking, no hands. I'm scrubbing up like I'm a doctor, boy.
You've arrived at your destination.
Alright, we over here somewhere. What's the name of this place? Well Care. Oh, I see it. Come on, woman. You be pissed with me. Oh, that that was a one-way in. Glad nobody was coming. So this is for Kayla. Go ahead, OG grandma. I'm going sweet 200. Yep, it's 200. Alright, we're gonna back this thing up, guys. You know what I say. If it say no parking, that means park. That's how I roll. This is a fast delivery. I think I'm fast enough to beat the tow truck. Alright, fam, I'll be right back. I'm back. Hey, Trini, I already had my coffee, man. It was a 15 today, guys. I was happy for her. I'm gonna go to this Dunkin' Donut. I didn't get my wife coffee yet. She let me know we gotta go to the store today. Come on, love. Ooh, that's nasty. All right. That coffee tastes nasty when it's cold. I like cold coffee, but dang. All right, family, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the wifey coffee. See you in a minute. I'm back, family. Alright, we going to this McDonald's. We got an order. McDonald's been good to me, bro. I ain't lying to you. Alright, let's go get this money, guys. Which way do you want me to go? This thing is tripping. She gonna pull right in front of. She gonna block the whole. Go out this way, man. Why you want me to go that way? Dumb. Alright. I don't know why I wanted me to go this way, but I'm gonna go this way. Alright, family, I'm gonna do this. I got a little bit of driving to do, so I'm gonna hit y'all back in a few minutes. Alright, family, I'm back. I just had to do some driving, so we almost here at McDonald's. And we out here early. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and swipe because I'm almost here. Where we going now? Okay, second floor. Alright, I know exactly where this at. This going back to where I'm going, where I live at. I don't understand why they order from this McDonald's. They live by another McDonald's. I don't understand. Guys, I'm gonna show you. I ain't gonna show you, but when people order food, they don't look and see. All they see is McDonald's. But this McDonald's up here by Sly Avenue, they could have ordered by the McDonald's on Fowler. I like educating and let them know, man. Your food, you get your food faster if you order in the right place. Instead of ordering 7 miles from where you live at. Alright, guys, I'll be back, man. I'm back, family. Alright. I had to drive all the way to this McDonald's. This girl or person lived right around a corner from a McDonald's. I'm not understanding that. I guess when she placed her order, she didn't look and see if it was where it was at. But she's gonna get an education today. I like to let people know because sometimes they might not know that they order from the wrong McDonald's. So, and maybe she don't like this McDonald's. It ain't none of my business, but I like to save them a few bucks. Let me make sure I'm going to the right place as usual. I don't want to guess and then I'm at the wrong place. So. Been there, done that. All right. Damn. Okay. I stand correct. I stand wrong. It's not the same, what you call it. They order from the right place. So it's two, I guess it's an east and a north with the same name. So I'm only 2 minutes away, so it's not the same place I thought it was. You learn something new every day. I've been told this girl she ordered from the wrong place. She be like, what? I live around the corner from the what you call it. I'm right, she got the right McDonald's. I was wrong. I ain't always right. 99.98% of the time I'm right. I could be wrong, but I know I'm right. I love that movie, Get Rich or Die Trying, with 50 Cent and my boy Terrence Howard. That's line when he was picked 50 up from the jail, and dude was sitting in the back seat, and I guess he kept reaching. Terrence pulled over. And you know his favorite line? He said, I could be right, but I also could be wrong. Most of the time I'm right, but I could be wrong. But I know I'm right. That scene right there is priceless. Yeah, this is the gated community that the gate don't work. It's a very safe place to live. When you live in a gated community and your gate been broke since I've been here over a year and a half, this gate been broke for over a year and a half. So, very safe place to live. If you have a violent boyfriend or an ex-husband, don't live here, because they can get you. All right, so 5708. Ooh. 5708. All right, we here. 2 minutes up the street. I stand correct. And I was calling her out too. I was gonna ball her out. So I take that I was wrong. Some people it's hard to admit that they wrong, but I stand corrected. D. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm back, family. That went well. I don't need no help. The sad part about it, guys, I'm gonna end up getting that guy again. And even if I know I got him again, I'm still gonna treat him with some good customer service and respect. And if he get me wrong, I'm gonna straighten him up again. All right, we're going to 7-Eleven right now. We got another order. Temperatures Highway. All right, let's go get this 7-Eleven order. 7-Eleven been pretty good to me, man. I have picked up some good orders from 7-Eleven. Well, I tell you, I did pick up one 7-Eleven
Street,
and they forgot his Phillies, his whatever they was, you know what they rolled the stuff up in there. But he was hot. He was like, "You got to go back." I said, "I'm not going back. When they seal those bags up, we can't go in them." I was
Turn
like,
right on North 56th
what you gotta do
Street.
is you gotta call DoorDash and tell them that they forgot your item, and DoorDash can send somebody back. He was like, you can't go back and get it? I was like, no, I can't go back and get it. No, sir. I didn't want to go back to that neighborhood. Not that time of night.
In 1.3 miles, turn right on Bullard Parkway.
Those one of them neighborhoods that you got to get the hell in and get the hell out. Definitely didn't want to go back. And I ended up getting them again, but I got them from a McDonald's order. But he told me, thanks, because once he called DoorDash, they just sent somebody there to pick it up and send it back. So you got to be careful too, family, when you get these orders, when you have a problem with a person, because you're going to get them again. I just hope you don't remember me. And mess around and get us a burger and I'd rather ate half of it off. I wouldn't do that. That's one thing I won't do, because I wouldn't want nobody to do it to me. Mess with somebody's food.
In half a mile, turn right.
I know some of y'all will. Oh, I remember him. I'm gonna just spit in his coffee. Some people like that, man. If I order food, I ain't order nothing to drink. The most we'll order, me and the wife, is pizza or something like that. But I go get it now. I don't. When they show a lot of stuff on TV what people was doing, man, I go get my own food. I'm sorry. I don't use DoorDash. Don't deactivate me, DoorDash, but I don't use your service, Grubhub service, Postmates. I don't use y'all services. I go get my own food. Y'all get anybody a job. And I appreciate you because you gave me one. You didn't have to do it, but you did.
1.1 miles. You'll arrive at 7301 Temple Terrace Highway. Your destination will be on your right.
Go ahead and get this 7-Eleven order. Plus the 7-Eleven order don't tell us what's inside the bag. So that's another tip for you guys. It don't tell you what's inside the bag, so if they forget something, then there's no way you can find out. Wawa give you a list. But I try to check it before they staple. If it's already stapled, I make them mad because I always ask them, can they show me what's in the bag? Now when I go to certain Wawa, they see my name up there, they won't staple till I get there because I make them unstaple. I tell them,
your destination will be on your right. In half a
what's that
mile.
noise? I tell them, I say, I'm not trying to be a ding-a-ling, but I need to make sure that my customer service rating stay high. Can you show me what's in the bag? And they'll show me what's in the bag. Some of them won't. But I'm not going to open it up. I make them open it up. If they don't open it up, it's okay. But I leave a note. I let DoorDash know that I couldn't verify what's in the bag. I also let the customer know by sending them a text. I hope everything is here. They wouldn't let me check the bag because it's already stapled. Blase, blase. That way,
You've arrived. The destination is on your right.
I'm in the clear. Because believe it or not, guys, we need our ratings to stay high so we can continue to dash. Alright, player. Alright, family. Be right back. I'm back, family. Alright. So they ordered one thing. Arizona tea. That thing feel like it weighed 30 pounds. I gotta get ready to call it a day. Wifey wanna go to the store this morning. So let me let her see if she ready. She gonna kill me if I keep getting her voice on recording. But I got to call her. Alright, where I'm going at. Excuse me for a minute, family. Listen, call.
Hello. Please leave a message after.
Honey. Woman, when I call you, you pick up on the first ring. Alright. I'm on my way. Love you. Bye. Alright, she'll call back. So she getting ready. She know I don't play that. When I call, when the king call, you pick up on the first ring. It's gonna be a problem when I get home. I ain't gonna win, but it's gonna be a problem. Alright, let's deliver this food. I'll probably do, I'm a dash to 11. Since I know she in the shower getting ready, getting herself together to go to the store.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
She'll listen to that message later on and bust out laughing. Or she might just call me back and cuss me out. I'll say fuss me out
Turn
because she
right
don't
on
cuss.
Army Road.
I like a woman that don't cuss. I just get all the made up words. You know, I get to all the head and movements and words I never heard before. I know what they mean. I just ain't never heard them before. Alright, family, I got to go. Freddie, what's up, man? Trinity DC, Bakari, Kim, Ashley, Lynn Dorn the Dude, Jeffrey, Tim Cosmetic, everybody.
3/4 mile. Turn right on East Sly Avenue.
Shut up, Ashley. Y'all have a great day, man. If I left you out, I apologize. Ben Dorn the Dude and Diane, Tim and Dollar. Y'all guys know I love you guys. I got to go. This is your boy, Kingfish, a.k.a. Big Al. I'm out, guys. If you're dashing, keep dashing. If you're grubbing, keep grubbing. If you're not dashing, you're not grubbing. You better get yourself some dashing grub, man. All right, family, peace. I love you.